For those of you who took 310 with me, you might want to skip the rest of this lecture. You've probably seen it all already. But anyway, being a company, small startup company, you don't have a lot of money, and marketing can be very, very expensive, especially since if you have to pay a person a salary, that's a big deal in your head count. Your marketing might need to be personalized. It all depends on what kind of product you have. And even the big companies now are looking to get lean. And the reason why is the biggest chunk of your overhead is selling. And so they're trying to find ways to shave prices off. I mean, they're not only laying off factory workers, they're laying off marketers. Because with digital marketing, you could do more with less. What guerrilla marketing means is little war. And so what little war is about is with fewer resources, can I be agile? Can I move quickly? And can I make an impact? And so that's what guerrilla marketing is. It's a promotional strategy. You're using unconventional techniques that make your marketing more personable and memorable while without using a lot of resources. Guerrilla marketing, the question is, what channels are you going to use, whether it's web, mobile? It applies to everything. But the thing to be careful about is reflect your brand. Is there an opportunity for digital marketing? Yeah, there is. And the reason why is people become numb. Even though there's so much out there, people are always looking for something fresh. And can campaigns impact the metrics? These are the metrics that you measure a guerrilla marketing campaign by. How much does it cost? What's the reach going to be when I do it? Can I get viral buzz with it? Active means that I want to get my customer involved. Can they be doing something in the promotion? Can they be part of it? Like, for example, playing a game. They're involved with it. And the reason why is people who are actually engaged learn 50% more than people who don't. Here are some of the guerrilla marketing tactics. I think they're self-explanatory of different techniques that you use, whether it's information or enticements, like discounts or something like that, or you entertain them. But again, be careful that you're not so subversive that it hurts your brand. In terms of objectives, I want to know my customer. I want their information. Of course I want to get sales. I want to work on my branding, and part of that is them getting to know me. I want my customers to be my marketers, to refer people, build awareness, and do inbound marketing. I want to do pull marketing. An example of guerrilla techniques is this is a group that wanted to talk about the dangers of exposure to the sun. And so you have people like lying around wearing toe tags. Digital guerrilla. An example is your headline. Your headline draws people in. It's very important to sit down and think about. Now, you look at this one and you think, ooh, scary looking fish. Well, now you got to click on it because now you're curious. It's just natural. Britney Spears works out in nothing but a sports bra and teeny tiny shorts. Sex sells. And it works actually much better with the male species. But that's a large part of the internet to try to get you interested in it. And then there's also the false bait. And that's, this says what Clint Eastwood did in the army is unspeakable. Well, that picture to the right of him in a Nazi uniform, I think that's from the movie Where Eagles Dare, where he was playing an undercover officer with Richard Burton. They were trying to blow up Nazi guns. And so this is totally false, but it's just there to entice you. And they do that a lot on the internet, and it's, thoroughly annoying. This isn't going to do much for trying to gain any influence. When it comes time to diffuse, this is where your evangelists are so important. How am I going to cross the chasm? I'm going to have some level of diffusion, meaning word of mouth. Do I use digital media? What other techniques I can use? And I also have to look at the waves that my customers come in. And that's that they could be different. Some of them can be more seasonally based. For example, I had a student who was working on motorcycle kits, basically build your own motorcycle. He was shocked to find out that he actually got a great deal of interest during the winter. And the reason why, and you would think, gee, they'd be interested in the summer or the spring. But the reason why they were more interested in the winter is because they're just sitting around and they have nothing to do. They can't go out and ride, it's too cold. So, hey, this is a good time to get a kit and build one. So, going to market is about validating your business model. You're going to find out if it's for real. How you go about communicating depends a lot on whether you have a software product or a physical product. Track your metrics. See how they're responding and see how pricing has an effect. Influencers get you around the problem of being unknown, and hold on to your customers. Later on, when you start to grow, you're going to get into the churn. You are going to lose some customers. Don't lose them because you are careless. Whether you're a B2B or B2C plays a big role. Remember, you're experimenting. Budget for your marketing. A lot of companies don't, and they get into trouble. Each of your products are unique. There is no one way to communicate your customer because all your customers are different. These are basically concepts and ideas that I've gone over to help you get your company off the ground.